All right, if you're watching this video, the assumption is that you can do an actual full pistol squat or you've worked your way through the different progressions and regressions. What we're gonna go over is a couple ways you can institute the pistol squat into a workout environment besides just sort of like a parlor trick, hey, I can do one of these sort of things. So we're gonna go through 3 different options. Each has its own benefits and its own kind of flair to it. So the first thing that we're gonna do is set up the pistol squat in a Tabata format. Now, a Tabata is designed to last 4 minutes. It's 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. It's repeated back and forth until you hit 8 rounds that last just a little bit under 4 minutes. So what we'll do with the pistol squat is that you'll simply do as many reps in that 20-second period on one leg as you can. Then you'll break for 10 seconds, just switch sides, move to the opposite side. So left leg for 20, break, right leg for 20, break, back and forth. So in 8 rounds, you should work each leg 4 times. Now, obviously in 20 seconds, you're not gonna get a ton of reps. Maybe it's only 1, 2, 3 reps each time, but you're gonna build up a lot of endurance and stamina over the course of working this. So if you forgot what a full pistol squat looks like, we wanna be able to keep this leg up and out in front of us. We're holding our arms out in front to function like a counterbalance. We're gonna take our hamstring all the way down to our calf and then push up to the top. So you would just do that, again, left leg for 20, right leg for 20. So start with that as option number 1. Okay, so the second option for building the pistol squat into your workouts is we're just gonna go for a cumulative total of 20 reps. So the way you'll approach this is you'll take each leg to failure and you won't stop the workout until you end up at 20. So this might be, for example, you get 5 reps on the right, then 5 on the left, then 4 on the left, then 4 on the right. That puts you at 9 reps. You'll keep going and you'll rest as needed. You don't need to immediately go right to the other leg as soon as you finish one, but I want you to go back and forth until you hit a cumulative total of 20. Now, hopefully your right legs are relatively balanced and you finish at the same time. If they're not, still make sure that you get all 20 reps on each side. So don't stop at 16 on the right, even if you already hit 20 on the left. So that's option number 2. Okay, so our third and final option here, this one is good for starting to build the strength components to it. It's great to be able to do a lot of reps, but like most things, we want to see, can we layer in some level of a strength challenge to it? So we're going to kind of go back to some of the regressions that we looked at in a different video, and we're start adding resistance to them. And you can work through the progress on this the same way that you can find in that video, which I'll put up here if you can't find it. But we're going to use a kettlebell to create some extra resistance. So what I want to do, I'm working off of a box squat. I'm going to go off of what's called a kettlebell racked position. So I bring this kettlebell up, the thumb anchors right to my collarbone right here, and my elbow stays tucked underneath the dumbbell. You can do this with a dumbbell or a weight plate too. I just kind of like the position that this incorporates. I think it gives you a lot more loading options down the road. So all I'm trying to do is now add resistance. So if I have this on my right side, it's going to be my right leg that extends out in front of me. This is going to also kind of help counterbalance me versus keeping it on the same side as the leg we're doing. This might kind of force me into a twisted position. So I'm here. I get this leg up, going to extend down, pause, and then I push up. And you can just scale this. You can increase the load you're working with. Or you can add something under your foot to gradually build down to a lower and lower height and eventually work up to where you remove the box altogether and see, can you now incorporate that into your full conventional pistol squat all the way to the floor. So give this a shot. Hope you guys have fun. Enjoy the next 4 weeks.